All right, let's get the week underway with another Royal Roundup. Patricia Treble joins us as always, and William and Kate are on the move.
They are.
Moving on up.
They are absolutely moving on up. They're moving from their four-bedroom, kind of small, royal size, Adelaide Cottage, which was in the shadow of Windsor Castle, and they're moving into the park. Now, they love the countryside. I mean, they've talked about this a long time. Kate has these videos out that she's putting out about, you know, promoting everyone to get out in the countryside, and they're staying there. They're going to a very private part of the park, about 10 minutes away from the castle, Forest Lodge. So, building in the 1700s. It is 6 to 8 bedrooms. It has lots of little cottages for their staff. So it means that the staff doesn't have to live with them. And that's what they had at Adelaide Cottage. It is wonderful. Now, I'm going to say the closest royal neighbor, I was looking on a map yesterday, Prince Andrew. I'm thinking they are not maybe going over for a cup of sugar, but there you go. Lots of royals in the area because of the security, obviously becoming an issue. And they've been talking about it as their forever home. Now, I'm not so sure. This is a lease. They're not buying it. It's a lease from the Crown Estate. And I think it's going to make do because, of course, the kids are getting bigger. You know, you want more people around. They need more space. They were busting out of the little cottage that they were in. And so this will do for quite a while. What I don't think is going to happen is I don't think the King and William, they're ever moving back into Buckingham Palace. Once the renovations are done, I don't think they're ever moving back. It's basically you're living above the shop. And the Queen, late Queen, hated it. They're not going to go back.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, Kate also posted over the weekend her latest seasonal video.
Exactly. So I love these videos. So she did one for the spring. She did one for the summer. This is the summer one, and she's really encouraging everyone just to get outside. She was talking about how helpful it was for her recovery when she was recovering from her chemotherapy, and I just love them. And so we're going to have one for the fall, and we're going to have one for the winter as well.
All right. Meantime, a interesting piece in the Sunday Times yesterday about one of the richest people in the UK. We're talking about the Duke of Westminster.
Yes.
Now, he is godfather to both William and Harry's children, but according to this report, he's unsure if he should ask both of them to godparent his new daughter.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, everyone has these issues. When family falls out, what happens to all the friends? Do they stay with one side of the squabble, or do they go to the other, or do they try to do that neutral spot? And the Duke of Westminster has been trying to do the neutral spot. So last year when he got married, he actually invited both brothers. Now, Harry bowed out because it was just going to become a spectacle. It was going to be the royal brothers and not the bride and groom. And now he's got a baby daughter, Cosima, and so is wondering again about godparents. And this might be a nice neutral because we know that Harry is going to be in Britain next month, and this might be a nice neutral private time for them to actually be together and learn to actually coexist in the same space. So, and I'm going to be honest, when you're one of the richest people in Britain, if you want to do it, you can do it.
Okay. All right. Last week we heard about Netflix and the partnership that it has with Harry and Meghan. But it's been confusing because it's different from the original.
It is. Yeah.
Okay. So what is it exactly?
So they're calling it an extension. It's a new contract. So basically the old exclusive 5-year deal, that's gone. What they now have is what everyone expected, what everyone was talking about, which is the new, it's called the first look, the first peek, the right of first refusal contract. So Netflix basically, Harry and Meghan pitched to Netflix. Netflix can say yes or no. And if they want it, they take it. If not, Harry and Meghan can pitch on to other organizations, other streaming.
So they took it.
So what they say is they give them a little bit of money as a stipend to keep them so they get that first right to say, I want this. And where this is important is, look, Harry and Meghan, not the strongest producers, but what they do have is they've got the royal cachet. Where they really worked, where they've been very successful, is the royal stuff. So there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, right? So if they decide they want to return to royal and produce something on royalty, Netflix can say, I want that. And they have the right to grab it.
Okay.
All right. Just finally here, I want to mention the King as well. This just happened earlier this morning. Got the official welcome at Balmoral. Yeah. Tell us about that.
This is one of these lovely, quirky royal things. So he's coming up to, he's actually been on the Balmoral estate for a few weeks, But this is now, he's moving into the castle, and when you move into the castle and you're the monarch, you get the Royal Regiment of Scotland to come up and give you the official greeting.
Of course you do.
Exactly, exactly. And now, with the late Queen, his mother would come up. She'd be there for like 2 months, 2.5 months. She would never leave the castle. It had to be an emergency for her to leave. He's not going to have that much luck because he's going to be gone in less than a month because President Trump is coming. So what we're going to expect in the next few weeks is we're going to have the whole family coming up. We'll have William and Kate. Everyone will just rotate through. The castle is big, but it is not that big. So everyone will rotate through and have time up in Scotland.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you, Patricia.
You're welcome.